I'm Vignesh, and this is my story of how I fell in love with London. When I was a kid, I had a dream. I wanted to go to a big city and do something big. So, one fine day, I packed my stuff and came to London. I wanted to make a checklist of places to visit in London. What better place to visit first than the symbol of modern London, the London Eye? The London Eye welcomes an average of 3.5 million visitors each year. Every revolution of the wheel, which lasts 30 minutes, can take 800 passengers. Located in the south bank of River Thames, this 2100-ton giant can give a view of 40 kilometers as far as Windsor Castle. Opened in 1999 by Prime Minister Tony Blair, this wheel has become a major landmark of London. Recently, this has also become the focal point of New Year celebration with a 10-minute display of fireworks. This New Year, around 250,000 people from various parts of the world gather around the London Eye to watch the breathtaking display of fireworks. Situated very close to the London Eye is the British Parliament, also called as the Palace of Westminster. Home to the Parliament of the United Kingdom, it is here that the House of Lords and the House of Commons meet. The House of Parliament contains almost 1200 rooms, 100 staircases, and over 3 kilometers of corridors. In August and September, when Parliament is not sitting, one can book a tour of the House of Parliament. Along with the adjacent Westminster Abbey, the British Parliament is rated as a High Heritage Site by UNESCO. My next destination is Westminster Abbey. After the recent royal wedding between Prince William and Kate Middleton, my curiosity to visit the Abbey was high. The history of the Abbey dates back to 1050 when King Edward the Confessor decided to build it. Sir Isaac Newton, Charles Dickens, and Rudyard Kipling are some of the many renowned personalities buried here. A burial ground to kings, queens, politicians, and soldiers, poets, priests, heroes, and villains. This is a must see place of London. Next, I set out to see the Buckingham Palace, the Queen's official and main Royal London home. The garden situated at the west of Buckingham Palace is a 42-acre site in the city of Westminster. A flag always flies above Buckingham Palace. When the Queen is in residence, the royal standard flies. When the Queen is not present, the Union flag flies instead. A flag surgeon has the role of raising and lowering the right flag as the Queen arrives or departs from the palace. A familiar sight at Buckingham Palace is the changing of the guard ceremony that takes place in the forecourt on alternate days during autumn and winter. Sightseeing in London would be incomplete without a walk through Regent Street. This is one of the major shopping streets in London and playing host to many of the top retail brands in the world. Most of the buildings in the Regent Street are centuries old, and this street is a typical example of style with tradition. Walking down the streets in West End of London, one would see many theatres, also called the West End theatres. There are approximately 40 venues for plays in the heart of West End of Central London. Some of the plays ran for decades, and longest running musical is Les Miserables, which ran for 26 years. The West End theatres are a must visit in London. Tower of London is a historic castle on the north bank of River Thames in central London. It has been a fortress, a royal residence and a state prison, and for centuries acted as the nucleus of the city of London. Today, the Tower of London is one of the country's most popular tourist attractions. It is taken care by the charity Historic Royal Palaces and is protected as a World Heritage Site.